Record. I good. So as traders, any which direction the markets go, we could earn profits. And that is one of the most beautiful thing about being a trader. So like now, we could take a loan on BTC because we already get confirmation that these bigger boys, US Tech, US 30, they might have some bullish action. They open it had a gap down, boom, the market sell off. So that's why we took the sells on BTC. And what is he experiencing now is they might go back and fill this gap and even go push a little higher. We have a alert on US30 at 43K about 3 weeks now. And what is we looking for is for a liquidity sweep and then, right, just offer them psychological levels. So, just staying real basic, our trading style real basic. Two things you're doing. When the market's buying, you look for longs, right? When the market's selling, you look for shorts. So because now we might be able to get some longs based on our analysis, hey, take a long on BTC, stop loss right below the low. All right. And just keep it real simple. Remember, you're just working in flow at the
At the
markets.
market.
That all it is you're trying to do consistently, right? When it shorts, when the market's selling, sorry, short positions. So boom, we catch this move here, boom. If it is we see it now that based on price action and what them bigger boys them doing, hey, come out of your shorts and look for a good long position. Because once it is these bigger boys them start to turn bullish, BTC that is carry the whole markets up. And now this will ask for what gold. I was liking gold. Let me check the H4. No, I don't really study trend lines and think too much, right? But if it is just 1, 2, 3, these are trend line break. Oh, let me try it out for you. After a while, I could just see it now, but without even like drawing it. I just study them thing too much because I see trend lines get break enough times before. Um, Gosh, look on my phone and now get the alert for BTC crossing 104 200, move stop loss to entry. Now get the alert on my phone now. I'll send it in the group for you one time. So everybody we done up on profits on the BTC long, stop loss at entry. I just send it in the signals group one time. Right? I have our next alert for BTC at 105 100. That part will make me 28% profit. So that right here, right? I have it set on my phone. I'm not sure why it's not showing on my laptop. And yeah, once it is, these guys here continue with this momentum. If that only start to get real bullish, BTC could hit me in a proper short squeeze, right? And the targets, we look for some higher targets as well. Oh gosh, well, I had this since again 2 weeks now. Looking for the liquidity, see that to sell. Yeah, catch out real proper, but we get. And then the next one is at 116, I believe. 116. That was the fib extension. But you see, I take all them fibs because the market's done kind of defy that with themselves. But still are the alerts from before. And here, right now, we just chill, just waiting. Because the market is what it is, you just have to let us play out, you know. You get a good entry. All right, boy. Trade running in profits. Right here, when I get the alert, I'll let you know same way. And you just have to leave that. Remember, in trading, every one of these candles, this is a 15-minute time frame. Every one of these candles, this take 15 minutes to form. So if it is a thinking in terms of time, this going to take 15, 30, 60, 2 hours. could be 3 hours before it actually make that play up here now. So yeah, sometimes they can move faster as well. But I mean, if you get entry, yeah, boom, you move your surplus into profit. It's a risk-free trade, you know. Just let it play out, you know. You have nothing to do. Nothing to do. Right? There's a risk-free trade. Once it is the markets continue moving in that direction, you will just keep on securing along the way. Or a second goal. Yeah. So goal. Now, the next thing about being a trader, right? Once it is you know how to trade, what to look for in the markets, you can basically trade any instrument. Like we break out on that Forex, but the same analysis hold true consistently trading crypto, right? Just crypto, you could get more profits now because you earn raw percentages on your money, right? So I was just showing you like that trend line break, boom, right? Might get a retest and then up. But I do personally, I see trend line and break and then do madness after. So I don't base my theory on just that now. Support resistance, trend line, etc., etc. Right, demand. So you're right. Yeah, I don't do that again. Right. I just look for just think in terms of liquidity. With the markets, with the move that go and mash up the most man. Yeah, that kind of cycle thing, which people can't hurt many most. And that is I like to do. We're gonna cause you max pain, right? So like if it is you're just thinking in terms of like game theory, just theorizing. A move that could hurt men real bad here on goal if it just spin around right here at 360. Right here, it fake man out. What is that said this salute for? But I'm gonna delete this. It fake man out here. Tell man, let me take it, go and go higher and just reverse right there and just sell off real hard. That would hurt me the most on goal. Yeah. So when watching that same thing, when trend line break, boom, they had a retest here up. And that could be it now. Right? I don't like to focus on goal too much because it is move real well and real well. So like right here, you see it done kind of turn in 3360, it done break 3350, which is a psychological level. And like 3360 reach up. Like that's how I like to base my analysis. What could cause him max pain to traders?
Well,
And just wait on their moves. Just wait on their moves.
all the machine the position, but it's full. Yeah, we can see the play. That's
Is
our
it?
card.
Somebody mic on boy, but I way. Yeah. So yeah, but goal you have to get goal all the time because you see on all them time frames it's still bullish. So you just have
Hmm.
to same thing. You just have to wait here still. You just have to wait. Let's see if it show weakness. I don't mind like here like a good entry. Yeah? All factors considered when it is zooming into the short time frames. Some shorter time frames.
What you seeing there no bad or no? It have a order block on a higher time frame about 3365. So it look at like
Mhm.
it could take out man and go down the road.
Yeah, yeah, that could be the move. That could be the move. But you know, goal you have to wait until you get good entries. So like here looking like a super entry. I could pass up at like 364. You know, himself, if I entry like you had to risk something to know if it is your analysis, your basis right. You can't just, yeah boy, thing looking good and whatever. You don't want to play out and then you do have something. So
1,000 pips last week, you know.
yeah, and casual, no, you rush in the market, like, boom, you put set limit entries. I prefer limit entries, especially on gold. So you just hit the entry, boom, you had to get gold a little wiggle room because it is move real fast, real hard, and it could just always bypass your thing as well. But I like in trading and crypto as well, I like to look for precise entries. I don't just jump in the market just so. Right? The market had to do something like it take liquidity from them, get men out of the market, and then And if it is this basis that we now analyze and it holds true, the market's up at 33.59. And as I'm push down, let me think it's selling here, push up, when stop loss get rackle up, and then it could make the move. Here, I thought I know the lead this way. Probably on my phone, how I do it on my phone, that I wanted to show you on my phone now, but I had them things set on my phone better. So just game theory. And after it is you take your positions, you just letting the markets do whatever from there. Yeah, you take a good trade, small risk, big rewards. So if it is you taking out like this trade, 33.60 enter, where your stop loss 33.65, right? You set your alert, 33.50, you trade running 100 pips, you move your stop loss into break even, you take some profits off of the table, right? And then if it is like this is my take profit since last week on gold, 1,500 pips that's really playing for, and then well it just buy a period and just do its own thing, which is what it always do. Just let the markets play off. You get a good entry, just turn out from the right. And yeah, as I see, like when it is we following the compounding, enough consistent wins, you accumulate a bank now, and then them seeing analysis now, you will take and make a couple of hundred, couple of thousands, and it is you build your bank, you make couple of 100,000s, the same percentages now, right? So we just staying consistent, staying disciplined, and just constantly building. And that whole presentation on my phone now, but I'll figure it out and probably I'll do it for you tomorrow. But yeah, we get some good entries, and now we just sit and enjoy the day. The only reason I set my alerts because I don't want to be watching this thing like a hawk. Whenever you get your alert, like how we get our alert on BTC just now, you move your stop loss in the profit. Right? You set our next one, boom. Whenever, so life could still happen. So anybody serious about trading, I would advise earlier, invest in our TradingView premium subscription. And if anything come up during the course of the day, I'll send you the same way. From now, I'm going to get more into like GJ and GU, more Forex. Because for this past couple of weeks, I'll just, gain back my knocks in. and more Forex. I would love if it is the markets really get bullish, so we could trade them. We could get some good moves on them odds, but because all of them in some good zones. But again, it depends on what BTC do now. These odds you'll get proper, you'll get 100%. Like, whoa. But to wait, the markets really have to get some strength because with trading the same way you could win, the same way you could lose. And these odds, you just lose more now because of the leverage factor and the way it is move faster. So I will only trade Bitcoin now, but if it is the markets get some strength, boy, all you say is food. All is food. It have thousands more. And if it is we bounce up on a real bull season, why? To be real proper. So all I'm thinking is food, but you have to wait and see what BTC do. You have to wait and see what the overall markets do. Once that tariff thing done and everything done, then we could have some real good fun. Real good fun in the markets. Right? So I ordered for you all.
Hey,
Um
hi, Karen.
Hi.
Before you wrap up, I know you sent a signal just now for the BTC. I didn't catch it when you sent it just now.
Yeah, well, I mean, all is still a real good entry. All is still real good entries.
Oh, stop also looking at it.
I just put my stop loss up under the low, 103,800.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you don't mind, I ask, right? It's about the student fund, but not details or anything like that. For example, if I have like $1,000 in it and it's 100x in the next 2 months, is 100,000 and not 10,000, correct?
Correct. 100x, right? We get
All
20,
right, cool,
we get
cool.
80.
There's one that clarification on that.
Yeah, no, see, bro.
Don't know.
Yeah, label, boy, label. But you see the
Hello?
results, boy, you take them trades in your account, and you bill and all to, you watch your analysis we send in. We being real, you're seeing, as I take my time and showing you exactly what it is we seeing in the markets. As it is we see it, from higher time frame straight down to lower. So you watch and see what you do it for yourself. So you could,
Karen.
Take, you know, happen on gold day.
go.
Karen.
Yeah, brother,
Yeah, that's not.
you
Yeah, that's
see
not Karen.
real time, mean talking about that, but what I mean, what you hear, all of you hear in the class, what you hear, what it is we say in terms of the logic behind what could potentially happen now. Always potential, yeah? And yeah, we seen a real dog, like what that would just go on my 90
Karen, I have a question
time.
concerning the Forex buy.
Yeah.